You buy a compressor like this. So now I'm going to show you the one I bought, so that way you know how to set it up and make it work. So if you want to charge one of these, you're going to need one of these. So basically the manual is useless almost. So you will see this. So basically the manual, it will tell you, it will show you these two options here. Basically you have with the chassis, or without the chassis, and with the chassis. So one, it will count the hours, and the other, it will not. Basically that is the main difference. I was reading, and the bad thing about this, I don't see email, I don't see website, I don't see anything. So basically here maybe something I don't know. If you see here, it shows all the parts and everything, nothing else. So in the front usually you should see the brand. So it seems like a generic compressor. I was talking with the seller, and they told me that they just sell it, and in theory the manufacturer is in UK. So okay, I'll tell you how to use it. So basically when you buy this, you're going to take it out of the box, and then you will have to buy this, adapt this filter, air filter. I mean, so the way all the humidity, all the moisture is going to be trapped here. So this is the thing. So this is where it takes the air. So here you have the filter, just put it like that, and that's it. Here, if you unscrew it, you will have the grease that goes inside. So keep it full, and maybe once a year you have to check it. I mean, I don't use this every day, maybe once a week or every 15 days. So in my case, the maintenance will be like very low. So here you have the hose that you see here. So basically you pull this, back, and then you can unscrew it. And in theory, you could just plug it in the gun, but it's better if you don't do that. Just buy one of these adapters. I mean, one of these filters that you see here. Just put the clamp here, the other clamp here. It will be kind of secure. I mean, it will not be completely tight, but that's it. So it comes with a small hole, and in this case, you just pull this down, plug it in, and that's it. So if you see, I'll show you here in this area. So here is where you have to plug in, and that's it. So here you have three gauges. So this is where you see the pressure, rising, and then you have the big needle here, and then a smaller needle. So basically, this is how you can control this. So let's say that you want to grab this, move it to the left or move it to the right to change the pressure. I would recommend you to leave it just the way it is. I mean, it depends. If you have, a different tank, or you need more pressure or something like that, you can change it. Otherwise, leave it the way it is. Here you have the radiator, the fan, and here you have the pump, the fan, and here you have to fill it up with water. So when you buy it new, there is no water at all, and it comes with a small container with antifreeze, and just pour it here, and that's it. I mean, the antifreeze is red, but I don't see everything becoming red or anything like that. So basically you're going to have something like this. So the big syringe is with grease, so you just put it here, and here you have the little container that I was talking about. You see, that says antifreeze. That's it. So it comes with tools. Another thing, so I was thinking maybe I can build a box and put it just here, print it with my 3D printer, so that way I don't lose this. And other than that, I mean, it's very simple. You don't have to touch anything. So once you make it run for 5-10 minutes, you will see that the water will go lower. So fill it up with just 1 cup. That will be enough. I was searching in other places. One guy said that he was using, I think, just oil, mineral oil. In my case, I call the seller is Arizona Airgun. They told me just put the water on the antifreeze, and that's it. See here in the back, as you can see, you have the button to turn it on and off from here, and this is the main power. So when you turn it on, you will see that this is spinning and everything, and it will start working, and that's it. So, and you turn it off from here. So when I turn it on, I didn't see the water running right away. It took like 5 minutes. It start, so at least that it was my case. And then after that, I saw the water, and then I have to put a little bit more water, and that's it. So in my case is 110, and I'll show you something else that you're going to need. So for instance, this, you see this? Okay, so before you release this from the Airgun, so you have to pull this down, and I mean you have to open this all the way, and then all the air that you see here inside of the hose will be released, and that's it. Once you do that, and then you can pull it out, that's it. Because if you don't do this, you're not going to be able. It's going to be so hard that you're not going to be able to pull it out in order to unplug it. So other than that, it's very simple. That is all you have to do in order to make it work. Is this, is that, just the switches in the back, put some water, and that's it. And I think I don't remember exactly the amount of hours that you have to change the grease, but it's like a crazy amount of hours. Or otherwise, call them in the manual. I didn't see much information more than what I'm talking about right now. So hopefully this video was useful. If you have any question, please let me know in the section below. See you next time. Something that I forgot to mention before I finish the video is I saw another guys talking about that you have like faster compressors, but the problem is the air is going to heat up the tank. Even with this, you will notice that the tank is a little bit warm, and it says that there are another compressors that are faster, but the tank is going to heat up way faster. So that means that the air is going to expand, and you will have to wait a few minutes until everything cools down, and then plug it back in, so that way you can put more air. Otherwise, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. This is not the fastest one. I think in 5 minutes it will fill up that tank, and that's it. So I'm happy with this. I mean, it works, a good quality. You can use it as a dumbbell as well if you want to. It's heavy enough for that, and that's it. So if you have any question, let me know. And I made many playlists on my YouTube channel, so if you want to learn something else, you'll have all my material organized. Thank you for watching. See you next time.